Right, hi everyone, sorry for this angle, sorry that I'm using my phone, but I wanted to introduce this video. I am actually in Hawaii right now on vacation, and I was editing the video this morning because, you know, time change, jet lag, I was up super early, and I realized it kind of needed like a little bit more of an intro, so here it is. Basically, the video is just a compilation of a few days of me moving stuff from one classroom to the next, just kind of explaining why I was moving it and my process for finishing out the year. So there are a lot of different clips. Some clips are me moving, some clips are me as I like kind of get some of my systems ready for the next school year. One thing that's not in this vlog is that I do try to plan for 2 weeks at the beginning of the school year. Let me know if you want me to make a dedicated video for that, how to plan for the first 2 weeks of school. But I just try to think of some read alouds, some easy activities, some simple centers, and I leave those in a tub, like a bucket for myself for the start of the year. So yeah, this video is like a really random compilation of clips, but I hope that it's entertaining. That's kind of all it is. It was cathartic for me to make. But yeah, I'm in Hawaii right now. That video will be coming soon. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I hope that if you're on summer break, you're enjoying yourself, and if you're doing extended school year or summer school of some kind, that you're finding little glimmers of time to just relax. This has been a crazy, crazy school year, and I don't even know, but I'm just trying to enjoy the summertime that I have left just to relax and live my best life. So anyway, I will stop talking. Let's get to the vlog. Oh my gosh, this lighting is terrible. I apologize, but hello everyone, it's Braylon. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a special ed teacher and I have 2 weeks left of school. That's it, 2 weeks left. So normally if you're watching the vlog, I am upstairs in a completely different classroom. That is the classroom I've been using all year because it was bigger, there were less people in the building, and I needed some space. Sorry, there's a loud car outside. But here we are, and because it's the end of the year, life is happening, I basically have to gather all of my materials that I brought upstairs and bring it down to my real classroom. This is my real classroom. I've not used it all year at all. It has been used for storage. It's stored like Chromebook carts and little things like that. Here's one wall, which has a lot of my stuff and a table that is being stored in here. I have all of those Chromebook carts, and it's basically just emptiness. All right, so I am amongst the weird boxes and the microwave, but I did just get an email from the school. So the person who's in charge of everything was so organized. I'm so grateful for this building, but basically we kind of have to go through our like end of the year checklist. So I have to label everything that's gonna stay in this classroom. And then the stuff from upstairs, we need to bring downstairs and label it as well. I think because they're gonna do the floors this summer and stuff like that. I thought they were going to paint my walls, but they're not going to paint my walls. Thank goodness, because they're the perfect like gray and they're not too crazy. All right, so bear with me. I'm in an airport. I wanted to point out some of the things that I have to move. So those encyclopedias, buckets of stuff that I've just piled, visuals, clocks, like where do those clocks even come from? Tons of manipulatives that I've just been putting into big containers, gym / recess supplies that I've had to do. I've been just piling things up. I don't even know what those manipulatives are, but I've been packing them and piling them, and here we have fallen. Silly. And more toys, and behind there is like papers that I need / like phonics things. Just trying to find places to put them. Extra binders I've been putting in bags. My curriculum that I set up I've been putting in bags, or just laying them like that, having to put them together. All these books I need to move. This is just like a small piece of the collection, but they've just been hanging out here. Tons of bins. I've just been trying to pile them all the way up there with some of my tasks just everywhere. And more drawers just so that I can have space. On top of all my supplies, I'm putting pictures, picture frames, more tasks, just because I need to get it out of the way of the floor for when they clean. here's the list. I kind of have to explain myself. So for caseload stuff, I still have an IEP. I have to do report cards, progress reports, next year's like student binders and next year's student data sheets. I think I'm going to do these two at home. I need to move a lot of stuff. So besides the furniture, which the school's going to move, toys, tasks, books, games, drawers, calendar set, some stuff I can do that I won't really be needing the next couple of weeks, but it'll just depend. Then I really need to take an inventory of my materials and centers, because if I need to make more things, I want to print them now at school and do some over the summer, some leave, and I'll just do them in the next year. As long as I have 2 weeks worth of materials for the start of the school year, I feel like that's okay. Random stuff, like I need to move all this downstairs, but I need to wait on that. This, I don't even know. Let me see. Other things like, sorry, it's so bright over here. All these tasks, this furniture needs to go downstairs. All these little center activities, all of this little stuff. All right, hopefully you're settled. There are a few, hold on, let me grab them. There are a few things that I do, like towards the end of the year to prepare myself for the following year. I always make student binders. So binders, I always have binders for students. It doesn't have like all of the information in there about them, because we keep most of that in our digital like system for my school. But I like to have easy access to like their parent information, basic goals. I keep a lot of like my information that I've collected on them, parent correspondence, their grades, their progress reports, all of those things. So let me see if I can cover up this kid's name, but I have them color coded. I don't color code everything in my classroom, but I do color code the binders. And this set is from Mrs. D's Corner. I'm going to link it down below. It's basically like individual like files for each kid. There's so many different colors, and then tabs inside. So usually I have the outside cover, I put the kid's name on the spine, and then I have basics. See how thin this is? Like, it doesn't have much in there. The front part, I always keep a snapshot. I did this year too. If you guys saw my vlogs from last summer. Somebody's upstairs. Sorry, that was loud. I always do like an IEP at a glance, and then some student snapshot things. I think, you know, luckily for me this year, I do know who my students are going to be. That has allowed me to kind of plan a little bit. I think that's the good thing with self-contained is like, for the most part, you keep your kids for a few years, but also, or it like moves between me and the other classroom. But I think like last year, I didn't know who my students were going to be. So I just generally made these systems without putting the like names in them. I just had all of the pieces ready, and then the first week of school I filled all of the information in. Also, I have a friend who does this all digitally on Google, so like each kid has their own folder on Google with all of this information in it, and like they keep, you know, records of like emails and all those things. So it just kind of depends on like where you're at. But we use like take home folders. It has my school logo on it, so I can't show you what it is, but every kid in the school has like, you know, a homework folder, and like that's how you send information back and forth. And so I always try to keep these. I put the kid's name on it, I put the homeroom number and my name, just so that everybody knows. And I basically have one bin with the files, these folders, and a lesson plan for the first week of school, and just a couple little activities for us to do, and that is usually, I'm good to go. I also can't show you the inside of this, but this is my data binder for next year. So I have extra data sheets that I'm gonna print and like copy maybe sometime this week. And then I have each student's like has their own little section, and I'll put kind of like a cheat sheet, or more like, I don't know, a synopsis of each kid in their section with like the basic goals they're working on and all of their data sheets. So I'm going to stop vlogging. I need to go. I need to go to my dinner, but it's okay because I at least was able to kind of process through some of this. I think before I leave, I'm going to take my backpack and I'm going to bring down some of these boxes that I like don't even use anymore. And and like clear some of these shelves out and just at least get some stuff down there. And then I think I'll come back on a different day and like kind of tackle a little bit more of it. Okay, I just got into the building. It's the weekend, unfortunately. I'm actually coming from an outside event and I was in the neighborhood, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna stop by for a little bit, and I have a bunch of stuff in my car that I've been meaning to bring into the building. Also, I thought maybe I'll spend like an hour and a half here. I want to move some things from the upstairs room down here, and I kind of want to just, I don't even know, kind of go through the stuff and like make sure I have everything ready. I think I said this in the other clip, but I have to get some of this like in order because summer school's starting when we finish school, and they're using this classroom, the classroom that's full of storage and school stuff that's not mine. They're using this room, and so therefore they at least need like some activities, some books, some materials. This is what I want to bring downstairs. It looks heavy, but it's actually like, it's not that bad. So I'm hoping that I can just drag this to the elevator and all the way back down. I put her in, pushed the first floor, and now I can meet her downstairs. Let's see if it goes down. Woo! Okay. Here we are at the first floor. Let's see if she's here. That made me feel very accomplished. All right, this used to be where some of my books were, especially like this COVID year. I just didn't know what to do with it, but I want to make sure that the ESY teacher has a couple task boxes and like extra materials if she needs it. I know it's a woman that's teaching, so that's why I'm saying she. So I actually took all that and I moved it over there. And then I'm just gonna clean this out and put the task activities that I have in here. So I quickly put these in this shelf. It's a little bit higher, but that's good because I don't want my students to access everything. So now it'll stay here, and in summer school, they can at least have access to this stuff. They won't need the whole system, but better than nothing. And then here, I think, I don't even know, maybe just like sensory or like simple tasks. I have a bunch of those at home that I need to bring here. Okay, really quick. So I actually, let me check these. Oops. All right, let me check these things off. So I brought the tasks downstairs, the books, the games, the calendar set. I'll wait on those things. Toys, I have to wait and wait. This, I have to wait for the last day of school. What else did I say? Inventory materials for centers. Oh, I will do that tomorrow, I think. So over here, I did this already. I did my binders for next year and I set up my data sheets. So that's feeling pretty good. I have to do this on Monday, and then I can do these two right now, I think. The last thing that I need to do today is put the rest of the materials that I definitely do not need in boxes. Okay, so I got a few boxes and some packing tape. Hopefully this will, oh my gosh, no. Oh, I hate this, hold on. So I don't even remember, how do you build these? Here's some of the stuff I need to pack up. Some of the books, like there's some books here, some games I'm going to walk down, but some of these big things I'm going to pack up in a box just to have it organized. I also found all of these adapted books. So all of them that I just have been keeping in storage, I think I also want to put in these boxes. So that's all mine. That's only a third of the stuff that's coming that we ordered. Either I ordered or they ordered. Like, I didn't even know what to do. I just kind of went with it. Like, my screen's over there all the way up. So all of this is just stuff. I like couldn't even film like packing it up because literally me and my para in between like breaks and stuff would just take boxes of stuff down here and toys. And the reason that we moved a lot of it is because I was just nervous that it wouldn't get here. Like some things that don't fit in boxes, like you couldn't really label them. And I was like, I bought, you know, most of this stuff and I just don't want it to get lost. So all of it's down here at least, and we'll be ready to go. All right, everyone, that's it. I went in today to have one quick meeting and just put everything up along the walls. And I took some pictures. I didn't take any videos. I finished and I'm done and I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do with myself with this free time that I have. I am just kind of lost, but I'm so excited to like just sleep in. And I talked to a lot of coworkers today as they were like walking around and doing stuff and just like saying thank you and just finally getting a chance to talk with them without, you know, being so pressed for time with kids and everything. I had to send a couple like final emails, but just the end of the year, the pack up, the everything was actually pretty smooth. When I was leaving, my room is pretty empty. And so most of the furniture is not up, not in yet. A lot of like the materials are, but not all of the furniture. And I ordered a like curriculum set and it's not here yet. So hopefully that comes soon. But as I was leaving, I saw a lot of the construction guys wheeling in big pieces of furniture and it had my name on it. So hopefully, I think I'm going to try to like take a couple weeks and come middle to the end of July just to kind of check in. And I hope by then I'll be able to see some stuff. But I know that they're going to need some of that furniture for extended school year. So I just want to see the crisp, clean furniture. I might even, I don't know, maybe I'll stop by the first day of ESY just to like see it being put all together. But I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. So it's feeling like a really good summer. I feel like one, I'll be able to relax and travel, but two, just knowing that like I'm coming back to the same classroom. I'm going to get to start with a lot of the same kids. My team is amazing and it just feels like a good break, but also excitement for like what's to come. And it's not that I think I'm just not used to the summers, honestly, because I didn't have summers before. It would be like a week and then we'd come right back. So I'm just like not in that mindset yet of like actually having a summer break. But I think more than that, usually because you don't have a summer break, you don't get the time to be excited for like the new projects that are going to start. And just standing in that classroom, knowing that that's going to be the room I'm going to get to use and like the space that I have, I don't know. I'm just excited about it. So it's going to be really fun. So I'm just going to like try not to think about it too much. I don't want to do any work related things for at least 3 weeks, and then maybe I'll decide to do something in a little bit. But I'm so glad I got to bring you all along with me. I hope that, this wasn't too crazy. I just want to share my life with you online. And yeah, so I'm going to like live my best life, leave and go home and enjoy my first night of freedom. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best. I am so grateful for this channel and the fact that I have now two and a half school years documented on this channel is amazing, and I get to share it. And you all have been so supportive. You've given me so many ideas. You've been so kind to me throughout this year, especially this year of craziness, and I'm forever grateful. So thank you all so much, and I will see you in all of the upcoming videos. There's a lot happening and I'm pumped for it. So bye everybody.